Hey guys, what's going on? It's Waldo. Today we're here for episode number, I want to say, what is this, 8? I don't even remember, to be honest, of our Philadelphia Phillies OOTP 16 franchise here on Out of the Park Baseball 16. And as you see, the regular season is over, the playoffs are about to begin, so I figured I might as well just do like not a real-time simulation of the playoffs, but just see what happens instead of telling you guys afterwards. But you see here, let's just go over our team first. We did finish 75 and 87, so once again, another improvement. If we go to our history index, you see here, so we went from winning 49 games in 2015 to 66 games in 2016, and then 75 games this year. So it's been a it's been an improvement. This is actually the most games we've won since 2012 when we went to 81 and 81. Our Pythagorean win loss was 73 and 89, so it was pretty close regardless. Our team batting average was also the highest it's been since 2012 at 251, and our ERA, however, was high, so it was at 437. So it was higher than last year, but it was still lower than it was in 2015, that awful year. You see here, our attendance improved from 2016. What is this? Our player payroll? Yeah, our payroll obviously decreased from 2017 or 2016, excuse me. And this is the first time in this series that we've posted a positive ending balance. So you see 2015 was negative 2 million, 2016 was negative 5 million. This year we actually had positive 19 million balance at the end of the year, which was pretty good. So we're just going to go to the team home screen real quick. So you see here, our offense was not a problem this year, which was good to see. It was a problem the past 2 years, but it was not a problem this year. So it was very good to see. We were fifth in runs scored, fifth in batting average, eighth in on base percentage, and fourth in home runs. So that was really good to see. 14th in stolen bases. This year the pitching was the problem, as it has been the past couple of years. 12th in runs against, 15th in starters ERA, 9th in bullpen ERA, and 12th in defensive efficiency. But you see here, so Nova ended up getting injured. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So I think you guys did actually see that he did get injured in the last episode. We see Giles. It says he's at 3 4 months. So you guys did not see this, but he actually came off the DL, and then 3 games later he was injured again with a torn rotator cuff. So he'll be back for the start of next year definitely. But it was tough to see. Nola, what did he have? He just had a sore shoulder, so nothing too serious. So he's only out for originally it was 4 weeks, but now obviously 2 weeks. So let's just go check our pitching staff first. So Brandon Finnegan had a rough year with us. I'm starting to think maybe he's not the option. His ratings are not very good anymore. He posted another ERA over 6. So 2015 with us, his ERA was 7.41. In AAA in 2016, it was 3.08 before he got injured. In 2017 with Lehigh Valley, on a rehab assignment, he posted a 2.57 ERA, but with us and the majors, he posted a 6.05 ERA. And even when he was in Kansas City in the 2 games he started, he posted a 4.76 ERA. So I'm starting to think maybe this guy's not the answer we're looking for. Ventura wasn't the answer. So I'm kind of interested to see, was this I forget, was this the Cliff Lee trade? This was the Cliff Lee trade. So I don't really know if there's any like true winner in this trade yet because we traded Ventura, and how did he do after we traded him? Um, let's see. So he had a 3.92 ERA with Pittsburgh, 1.12 WHIP in 13 games started. All right, so oh well. So we might look into doing something with Finnegan because I'm starting to think that there's better options available. We called up Jesse Biddle when Nola got injured, and he did good in his major league debut season. You see, he had well, I guess he did all right. So he started up, or his first major league start was he pitched 7 innings of shutout ball, 6 hits, 4 Ks, 2 walks. And then his next start against Washington, he led 4 runs in just 4 1/3 innings pitched. So, I think we're actually going to put him in the rotation next year, maybe over Finnegan. I don't know. Severino Gonzalez, he had a solid debut year, so we called him up, I believe, after the deadline or around the deadline. Um, you see, he started 15 games, a 65 record, 4.07 ERA. His BABIP was 283. He struck out 69, walked 30. His WHIP was 1.27. I'm kind of interested to see what his FIP was. His FIP was oops, um, oops, wrong way. There we go, pitching stats. So, Severino Gonzalez, his FIP was 386, so he got a little unlucky. Finnegan's FIP was 569, and Biddle's was 416. Urias, he did good with us. Let's see here. Let's see, is there any way I can check more of his game log? I guess not. Maybe pitching stats. No, no. I'm sure there. Oh, here we go. It's 2017 game log. So we got him. I want to say it was after the 28th. I'm not too sure. Actually, we can check. Yeah, we got him on the 31st. So, you see, his first start he left 3 runs, but just like going down the thing here, 1 run, 6 runs. Apparently, I don't know what this was about. He only pitched 1 1/3 innings against Boston. He only let up 1 run, so I don't know. Maybe there's just an injury or something. I don't know. It obviously wasn't too serious, but then you see here he pitched at least 6 innings in all the rest of his starts except the final one, but he still only allowed 1 earned run in there. So maybe we finally have found an answer. At least I'm hoping so. Because obviously this guy, he's rated pretty well, so I'm hoping we finally found at least one answer in the rotation. Because even Nola had another rough year. If we go back to the team home screen, even Nola had another rough year. He posted an ERA over 5.5, and you see in 2016 his ERA was 7.93. And this year was, it was an improvement. So I don't know. I guess we'll give him another shot next year. But if it doesn't work out, then we might have to look at other alternatives. Unfortunately, I was really hoping this guy would be good, but I guess not. And it looks like the NL West had 3 teams make it as in the playoffs. That's interesting. I just noticed that. Sorry. Who else? So Brett Anderson, he actually did all right. He fizzled out towards the end of the year. These final 2 starts kind of screwed up his ERA a bit, but he did okay. I wouldn't mind bringing him back on an extension if he wants less than $10 million. If he wants like the same salary like he's getting right now, we're not going to get this done. But if he wants, less than that, I definitely consider it. In terms of the bullpen, Lindgren did good. He posted an ERA around, or I should say, I'm not gonna say around 2. Posted an ERA of 2.58. His FIP was where is he? Lingering. His FIP was 2.73, so he had a good year. Lively, I should point this out. So we had Lively and Fuji as our setup men. We took them out of those roles. They were not doing too well, but it seems like when we put them in a middle relief role, they started to do better. Because Lively had an ERA over 7 when we made the move, which was September 1st, roster expansion. So it seems like they did okay. Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez, he did not do too well in his call up. Luis Garcia did not either. Oda, he did okay. This was his debut season, right? Well, yeah, this was his first full debut. Well, no, I can't call it a debut. This was his first full season in the majors, and he did okay. So let's just check his FIP, as I'm kind of interested in that. His FIP was 4.44, so it's pretty close. And Hector Neris, he had a good Was he? Did we call him up last year? Okay, no. So this was his debut season. He did good. He posted an ERA of 3.26. His FIP was 3.21. So we'll definitely look to maybe we'll have him as a setup guy next year. Nephew Gondo in limited work did good because obviously he's only been here to where he's only pitched 35 1/3 innings, but he had an ERA of .76. I imagine his FIP is 2.77, but that's still really good. So it's good to see that. And Diekman bounced back. You remember he had that ERA over 5. He bounced back, and now his ERA is 3.16. His FIP was 3.282, so that was good. Our pitching, it definitely could be better. So maybe we'll look to upgrade that in free agency. I don't know, but in terms of lineups, let's check by OPS. So John Peelback, he definitely worked out. You see 31 home runs, 113 RBIs, 96 runs, 86 walks, 92 Ks, 320 batting average, 413 OBP, 588 slugging, a 268 ISO. This could not have worked out any better, in my opinion. I was really worried that this would not work out, and even though the USA ratings don't favor him as much as our head scout does, that's fine. He just had an amazing season for us. I'm really happy to see that. So at least for this year, this $22.9 million was not wasted. Jose Miguel Fernandez in limited time, once again, he did good. He only appeared in 84 games and started 8 of them, but he did have a 356 average, so I'm starting to think that maybe just having him as a backup is a good idea. Or maybe we can look to flip him this offseason. So, because he did just have a really good year. I mean, granted, he didn't play all that much, but regardless. So JP Crawford, he had another good year. Was this his first full year? I don't think it. Oh, yeah, it was. Whoops. Yes, this was his first full year. Last year he appeared in 69 games. That's what she said. Yeah, so he appeared in 69 games last year. This year he appeared in 158. And see, he posted an average of 304. He hit 14 home runs, which was good to see because his home run power is not too high, but it's good to see him hit those that amount of home runs. He did steal 47 bases, which is good. If you look at his speed rating, it is 75, so we're definitely going to look to him for stealing bases for the most part. Um, let's see here. Darren Ruff, he had another solid season coming off the bench. 8 home runs, so not as much as in previous years. You see, in 2015, he had six. Well, actually, last year I guess was the albatross because last year he had 20 home runs. So I guess we can expect. Oh, was he angry? Oh, so he expects to be in the starting lineup. So I don't know. Maybe we'll trade him. I don't know. So we might have actually found ourselves a keeper in this guy, Williams Astudillo. I might look into trading him, but I expected him to fizzle out, especially because his average is over 400, and I know that that wasn't, like let's you see, like I'm trying to think, we're gonna check his game log at maybe in batting stats and game log. So let's see, when did we call him up? We called him up right here, and so you see his average was pretty high for a while, but it actually stayed close to 300 for most of the season. It only like dropped down towards the end. But I would not be opposed to either maybe flipping this guy in the off season or even keeping him at first base next year because I don't know, maybe this is, a steal that we found, but he did perform really well, way better than I could have ever imagined, which was good to see. Dominic Brown, he had another solid season, 22 home runs, 266 average. He wanted an extension, and I'm kind of interested to see how much he wants. Okay, so he doesn't want that much either, so I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. So we're just gonna go we'll deal with that in the offseason. Cody Ashley, 4 home runs, 257 average. He's a good backup. So we're gonna keep him probably. Gary Sanchez definitely picked it up towards the end of the year, a 240 average. He ended up with 17 home runs, and that's okay. Seriously, if his average can maybe just creep up towards 250, and if he could hit 20 home runs, I'd be very happy. Franco picked it up. He finished with 17 home runs, and his average wasn't that good, but that's okay. I know he can be a better hitter than that. Kelly Dugan, he's the guy we gave Judge's starting spot to. He did good, so I think he'll actually be our starting center fielder going into next year because Judge did not do very well, and he had a pretty big sample size too. He posted a 199 average in 137 games. Excuse me. So that's we'll keep him as a backup definitely because he still has, or maybe we'll actually flip him because he's still a four-star player, so we might be able to get some for him. I mean, ideally it'd be nice to get a pitcher for him, but um, and DJ LeMahieu, he did not so well this year, which is not good to see. Obviously he was our starting second baseman, so we might have to look for alternatives for that. And Cameron Rupp as the backup catcher, it's same story every year. But yeah, so we're just going to what were we going to do? We are going to go to playoff coverage real quick. There we go. Yep, okay, so playoff coverage. So we're going to follow this. So it seems like the Royals and the Tigers are facing off against each other in the wild card game, and the Cardinals and Rockies in the other wild card game. So let's just check this. So oh, we can't see that yet. Whoops. Okay, so we're just going to simulate ahead here. Did it simulate? Oh, yeah, I guess it did. Okay, so the Tigers won their matchups. Let's see what happens here. What was the score of that game? 3-2. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Okay, so Jordan Lyles and the Rockies defeated the Cardinals. So good stuff, good stuff. So division series, we have Detroit and Minnesota, Oakland and Boston. Oh, look at that! Wow. Oh, excuse me. Colorado and Washington, and Pittsburgh and Los Angeles. So some good matchups here. We'll see what. Oh, so Brandon Morrow. Forgot about that. How did he do this year? He did okay. I don't regret not keeping him, to be honest, but he did okay. So let's see what happens here. So Detroit and Oakland took 1-game leads. Colorado and Pittsburgh took 1-game leads. Boston tied it up. Detroit looks like they're about to sweep Minnesota. What else happened? So Colorado took a 2-0 lead over Washington. Pittsburgh took a 2-0 lead over LA. Minnesota took a game. Boston's now up 2-1. Oakland tied it up. Minnesota tied it up. Pittsburgh swept Los Angeles. Wow, Pittsburgh swept Los Angeles. That is crazy. Wow. Oh, Johnny Venters. Look at that. How did he do this year? No, he did good too. 288 ERA. Okay, not too bad. Um, yeah. So now the only series we have to, well, that's the only series we don't have to worry about. I should be saying the Pittsburgh LA series. So let's see what happens in these series here. So Colorado won against Washington. So now we just have to worry about the American League series over here. So Oakland defeated Boston and Minnesota defeated Detroit. So Detroit got out to a 2-0 lead and they still couldn't pull it off. That is surprising. So let's go to the league championship series. So Oakland and Minnesota, Pittsburgh and Colorado. Oh my gosh, who could have predicted that? So let's see what happens here. Minnesota took a 1-0 lead. Colorado took a 1-0 lead. Oakland tied it up. Colorado's up 2-0. Oakland's up 2-1. Colorado's up 3-0. Who cares? This is more important than that. Let's see what happens here. Oakland's up 3-2. Can Colorado sweep? Oh no, they can't sweep. Oh, Pittsburgh's coming back. Now it's 3-2. Oh, 3-3. Oakland, Minnesota. 3-3. Pittsburgh, Colorado. Oh, and the Minnesota Twins won. Look at that. The Twins won over the Athletics 4-3. Damn, I was hoping the Athletics would win that too. Oh well. Let's see what happens in this one here. Who's pitching? What is this? So it's Tyon and Billings. Ah, Billingsley. How about that? Seeing all our old players here. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Pittsburgh won. So Pittsburgh won 7-5. So yeah, didn't really it's not very surprising. Who's that? Is that Tom J. Murphy? It's Tom J. Murphy. The World Series is Minnesota and Pittsburgh. So let's see how this goes. So Pittsburgh took a 1-0 lead. Now it's tied at 1. Minnesota's leading 2-1. Tied at 2. Oh wait, I forgot. Ventura has a chance to win a World Series ring. Oh my gosh, how did that happen? Pittsburgh's up 3-2. Can Minnesota tie it up? No, Pittsburgh won 4-2. So Yordano Ventura has a World Series ring. How about that? Wow, he did good in the postseason. He did very good in the postseason. So how about that? Yordano Ventura. Johnny Venters has a postseason ring now, as does Ventura. And the Pittsburgh Pirates have defeated the Minnesota Twins 4-2. So we're going to go ahead and go to the offseason starting here. So how about that? Pittsburgh defeated Minnesota in the, what is this, 2017 World Series? Okay, so this is actually the best season score we've gotten. You remember we got season scores of 1 the past 2 years. So we got a 47, and this is an average score. So that's good to see. You see we have $60 million for free agents, $47 million for extensions. We were last in attendance, which I don't like to see, and we only have 1 year left on our contract, so that's not good. But oh well, so let's just check if our owner liked what we did. I doubt it. Jose Miguel for okay, so this is interesting. What's his option year? 3 million. Now see, 3,600,000 for a backup. I mean, you gotta figure. You know, we're going to execute it, but at this, we're definitely gonna look to trade him. I think so. Okay. Shane, I've reviewed the goals. I expected better from this team. You may be happy with the 75-87 record, and I'm sure not. A performance like this is not something to be proud of. I was really hoping that a most valuable player award winner would help us out both on the field and on the balance sheets going forward. Junk Field Pack may not be exactly who I had in mind, but you could have done worse, I guess. Okay. I had to go back over my record to make sure the numbers weren't reversed, but we're drawing in less this year than in 2015. Yeah, that's completely unacceptable, especially when I explicitly tell you to find a way to get more fans, increase profit. Great job. I knew that you would be someone. Oh my God, this guy's so bipolar. I knew that you would be someone who could accomplish whatever goals I set out for you. Keep up the good work. All right, thanks, homie. Build your farm. I was browsing through the most recent list of top prospects, and I was happy to see so many guys from our team were there. We definitely don't have the top farm system, likely not even top six, but still a big step up from where we were just a few years ago. Okay, so he's happy about that. He gave us a goal of making the playoffs. It's very close. I'm not too confident right now. Okay, so he's upset now with our teams with my performance, excuse me, and he feels similarly about my handling of the teams on field. Okay, so next year is don't suck completely. Build a top six minor league system. Bring more of your drafted players to your team, and so we have to make the players in the next 2 seasons. We can definitely do that. So next year we should actually be able to reach all 4 of our goals. We won't suck. I know that. Where are we in terms of Where do I find that at? Player info? Maybe it's actually team history. No, where do I find that at? Maybe I can't find that. I thought I could. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I have to imagine we're somewhere in the top 10, if not the, if not, I don't know where we are in the minor league system rankings, but I have to imagine we'll be able to get to a top 6 ranking pretty soon. But okay, so fan loyalty drops. Has dropped to an above average rating. Oh no, that's going to affect my budget. So I have $144 million available. Draft budget is $9 million. Given your current spending on staff and other costs, this should team payroll around $110 million. So okay, good. So our pitching coach retired. That's good. Because he was not doing us any favors. Who else? Oh no, no. Can we offer him a contract? No, damn it. He was good at scouting. No, that's a terrible trade. Oops. Well, I hope there's nothing important there. So salary arbitration. So I wouldn't mind bringing him back. Does he still want the same amount of money? Offer extension. No, he wants more money. So would you do this if both of these were team options? And maybe if we did that, is that good? Quite far apart, damn it. How about one team option? And that one's 4.6. Just okay, so he's really getting pissed off here. Okay, so I'm just trying not to spend over $5 million on this guy. So, how about that? Is that good? Okay, so that's an acceptable offer. So we're gonna get him. Do we want to bring Nova back? I don't know. No, he's not even gonna be back in time for the season. So no, we're not gonna get him back. Freddie Galvis. No, we're not bringing him back. Find somebody else. Cody Ashley. I don't know. Jamar Gomez. How did he do in AAA last year? Okay, he had a terrible. Oh wait, he got injured. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna bring him back then. No offense. We're not gonna bring Cameron Rupp back. I don't think. I think we can find a better backup catcher. Darren Ruff, he's making 2.4 million, really? Ken Giles, how much does he want? Wait, he's gonna, well, yeah, no, he'll be back for the start of the season, though. So offer extension, he wants 4.1. I wonder if he'll do 3.5, maybe? No, how about 3.8? Okay, so we're gonna get him for $400,000 more than we got him for last year. Diekman will bring back two. How much do you want? I question if you do. Well, actually, no. We're just gonna. Would you do 900,000? How about? Oops, 1 million. Okay. So we're gonna get him for just $100,000 more than we got him for last year. And this is our last year we can do this with him because this. I see he has 5 years of service time already. Do we want to bring LeMahieu back? I mean, how much does he want? If it's under 1 million, I'll bring him back as depth. No, it's not. That's what I was afraid of. Could we bring him back for that? No. How about just 1 million? Take that. Okay. So we're gonna get him for $1 million. There's some depth. Cody Ashley, how much do you want? I question if you'd take 900,000 or 990,000. Okay. Let's see. Darren Ruff. I would not mind bringing him back either. So he actually wants some money here. He expects to be in the starting lineup though, so I'm starting to think maybe we should just let this guy walk because he's going to be very angry. Um, and it seems like that 1 year he had. Hold on, can I see that? Yeah, it seems like his 2016 year was an albatross because he has never hit. I don't think he's ever going to hit close to 20 home runs again, despite his home run power. So I think we're honestly just going to let him walk and try to find somebody else to replace him because I don't feel like paying him over $2 million to come back here. So we're just gonna withdraw our offer, and yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead here see if we get any news real quick. Oops, where's our disabled list? Okay, so Aaron Nola, why not? We're just gonna put all these guys there. We're gonna put Greg Bird back on this. Okay, so there we go. So let's go to mail and news. What? Why does he have to be activated? Okay, whatever. You can go there. Whatever. You're not coming back to our team anyway. Whatever. Mailing news. So let's just wait and see if we can get some of these guys here. I kind of hope we do. I think we will. We'll get most of them, if not all of them. I have to imagine it'll happen pretty soon. Yeah, okay, so we did get Deekman. We got Brown, LeMahieu, Ashy, and Giles. So that's good. So who are we still waiting on? We are waiting on nobody. Okay, so we got everybody we wanted. Good. So I will cut out until free agency starts. So I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. So it's not free agency time, but the I forgot the awards are actually being announced soon. So we actually got two awards. So DJ LeMahieu actually won a Great Glove or a Gold Glove, whatever you want to call it, at second base for us. So even though we're not bringing him back, that's good. Oh no, we are bringing him back. Whoops. I forgot about that. Yeah, so we actually are bringing him back. So it was good to see him win a Gold Glove. But I'll just kind of scroll through here. That way you guys can see. I guess Ryu's on the Angels now, or is on the Angels now. Buxton won one. That's not too surprising. Any other surprises here? So Sean Doolittle won Relief Pitcher of the Year in the AL. Craig Kimber won it in the NL. Top AL. Okay, so we did not win any Platinum Stick Awards. Just like to see if anyone we traded. I don't even think we traded that many hitting guys, though, to be honest. Hitting guys. Oh, so we actually did win a Platinum Stick. So Junk Peel Pack won a Platinum Stick. So Matt Olson was the winner of Rookie of the Year. And wow, okay. Seems like he could be a solid player. But something cool that happened. So Junk Peel Pack won Rookie of the Year. You see he had 320, 31 home runs, 113 RBIs. So John Farrell John Farrell won Manager of the Year. Walt Weiss won Manager of the Year in the NL. Sonny Gray won the AL Cy Young Award. Garrett Cole won NL Cy Young. Nick Castellanos won AL MVP. It seems like he actually turned out to be a really good player in this game. Wow, 329 average, 37 home runs. Wow, that's crazy. And David Dahl won NL MVP, but Jung Peel Pack finished second, so that was good to see. So we're just going to delete all these messages here. So we won three awards. We won a Great Glove, a Platinum Stick, and a what was it, Rookie of the Year. That's right. So let's just simulate up a hit here. I actually think the Rule 5 draft is coming up, so we should be able to get there without much trouble. Just keep going. Keep on keeping on. Salary arbitration hearings. We don't have to worry about that. Trade proposals. And one of these crappy trades it is. I'm gonna look at it. That's what most of the trades are in this game. If you've never played this game before, most of those trades are just like you're getting some veteran guy who he's normally a name that you'd recognize. Like that one was Carlos Gomez. I've gotten some with Michael Brantley before. And normally it's some veteran guy for like two of your best prospects. And oh, so free agents filed today. I forgot about that. So let's actually check the free agent market because we could definitely use some pitching. I would not be opposed to finding some pitching. Creating international. Oh, that's right. International free agents get created too. I forgot about that. Does it usually take this long? Okay. So let's see. Are there any good international free agents? Nope. Leon, no, no. Okay, so this guy, how much does he want? So he's a bull. Yeah, so I don't want to. I don't like. So this guy's good. Like, how much does he want? I imagine he wants a decent amount of money. I mean, he only wants 2 million. I'd actually do that, to be honest. So remember Yoichi Kumante or Kumatani. Whoops. Anybody else good here? It's not looking like, yeah. Okay, so coming out. Okay, so yeah, then I can give $2 million to this guy. So let me offer him a contract. I'm actually gonna up it up, and I'm actually gonna up it to 3 million. Okay, so hopefully we get him. So this year's top free agents: Ruben Tejada. Okay. Carlos Gonzalez. I imagine his injury history has to be wrecked, right? Oh, he actually has post-concussion syndrome. Damn. The Hall of Fame voting begins. So let's go to the offseason center. I'm kind of hoping there's some good starting pitchers here, and it doesn't look like it. Because if we go to our pitching staff, so I'm actually going to, hold on, let me do this right now. That way I can kind of figure this out. That actually organized it the wrong way. So we're gonna put Gonzalez in AAA, Finnegan in AAA. So we're gonna keep Urias, Gonzalez, and Biddle in the rotation. That's fine with me. Who else do I need to send down? I need to send down Garcia. Oh, Nola. Whoops. So we could definitely use another starting pitcher. Who am I gonna send down here? I think I'll send down Fuji, Lively, and Garcia. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send down Fuji, Lively, and Garcia. So Fuji, Lively, and Garcia. And our lineups are pretty much fine. Oh, we need a backup catcher too, so I have to watch out for that. Oh, and I should probably try to trade some of these guys too. Yeah, because I forgot Greg Bird's coming back, so probably try to trade this guy while his value is high. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. It was actually time for dinner, so that's why there was kind of like a, no, I'll be right back. But what were we doing? Damn it. We were, we were looking for starting pitchers. That's what we were doing. We were looking for some starting pitchers. Wow, look how much Johnny Ventures wants. Wow. So let's look at starters. Hopefully there's some good ones. So Duffy, it seems like, is the best. Yeah, this is a pretty weak class. Okay, so I think, excuse me. CJ. Ah, my gosh. How old is he? Yeah, no. Nope. Who is this guy? Nah, he has. Wait, why was he? Why was his? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Either way, I'm not gonna get this guy. Yeah, he's out for the year anyway. Yeah. So I think the best way to acquire a pitcher at this point is to do it in a trade. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go initiate a trade. Where do we do that at? Oops. Transactions. Oh, it's there anyway. Whoops. If I could just get there for free, I just can't. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Alright, so we need to find a team that wants. Alright, not prospects. Let me just go to the active roster. So, ooh, okay, so I think I'm gonna cut out real quick and try to find a couple good trades. So, I will be right back. Alright, guys, and we are back. So I found two trades that I'm going to make in order to bolster our pitching rotation because I think our offense is fine. It's just that our pitching could definitely use some help. So I'm making two trades here. But first, let's just check our lineup. So I think our offense will be fine next year. Obviously, with Greg Bird coming back, we have a worthy backup in Astudillo. I could have gotten started on Castro for Astudillo, and I was actually kind of concerned that because then I could put maybe Crawford at second and Castro at short and make the offense even better. But I decided not to do that. So, to be honest, I think in order to do better at second base, maybe I'll put Cody Ash in there. I don't know. But I think our offense will be fine. But pitching wise, we could definitely use a couple pitchers here. I mean, we don't know if Fiddle will do good next year. We don't know if, I mean, the only person in this group I feel confident in is Urias. He's the only guy I feel confident in that, he'll do good. But yeah, so, and actually, let me just do this real quick. So he's going to be set up when he comes back. Gondo's going to be middle relief. Ken Giles will be. So that should be good, right? Yeah, okay, so that's all set up. So we're making a couple trades here. Transactions. Player trade. The first trade we're going to make is with the Arizona Diamondbacks. So we're going to pick up Patrick Corbin. And in return, we will give them Cord Sandberg, Arquimedes Caminero, and Orestes Melendez. My Spanish accent's really good there. But Corbin, he's had a bit of a rough go of it. You see, in 2015, he did good when he came back from his injury, but he hasn't reached that 3.11 ERA mark since. You see, in 2016, he had a 4.35 ERA. In 2017, in AAA, he had a 4.03 ERA, and with Arizona in limited time. It's actually not even limited time. It seems like he came out of the bullpen exclusively last year, and he pushed a 6.46 ERA. But I like his ratings. He has the stamina to be a starter, no doubt. So we're gonna make this trade. He's not making a lot of money either, as you can tell. He's only making 1,280,000 in arbitration, 2 more years of team control. Actually, one more year, I think. Yeah, one more year after this. So, and we're gonna trade these guys. This was the guy we got in the we claimed off waivers the first year. We don't need him anymore. He's 30 years old. We can find younger guys that can do the same job as he can. Cord Sandberg, his ratings are not that good. He is 22 years old. He did good in single A, but he did not do good last year with the Reading, and I don't really need him to be honest. I have much better outfield prospects. We're also going to trade this relief pitcher away, this Orestes Melendez guy. I didn't even know I had him to be honest, but his expectation is to be playing in the majors right now for some reason, but he really is not that good. He did good in single A last year, but I decided he was expendable for a guy like Corbin, so we're going to complete the trade. And there's another trade we're going to do. It was with the St. Louis Cardinals, and we are going to acquire Michael Wacha, the five-star starting pitcher, for Aaron Judge, Cody Ashley. See, I fooled you there for a second. I was like, oh, we could put Cody Ashley there. No, we can't because we're trading him for a stud. Tyler Malone, David Grilon, and Severino Gonzalez. So, Judge, he has not really gotten it done since we traded for him. I was kind of hoping he could be a power hitting corner outfielder that this team desperately needed. And we did actually end up getting one of those in John Peel Pack, but Aaron Judge has not lived up to expectations. This year, 199 batting average. His best year with us was actually with Lehigh Valley back in 2016. He's not getting it done, so we're gonna trade him. Cody Ashley, I mentioned, he's on this team at this point, he's just a backup. So, we can definitely afford to trade him. His ratings are actually good enough to where we can include him in this trade and get, that he definitely helped us out a lot. Tyler Malone, if you remember, he was our fifth round pick in last year's draft. Yeah, 4.5 star guy. So Ramsey was a 4-star guy, but since we have Crawford and we have a few other shortstop prospects as well, I felt like this guy was expendable too. Even though he's only 20 years old, I felt like he was expendable. David Grilon, that's the catcher I kind of went a little bit in depth with in the introduction episode. You see, he's a really good defensive catcher. His offense, it's okay. There's definitely the potential there to be a good catcher. But we also have two really good catchers in front of him. Um, so if we go to our prospects, see, we have both Jackson Lewick and Thomas Dillard. Lewick, it seems like he's going to be a really, really good catcher here in a couple of years when he gets called up here. We have Thomas Dillard, who also, that was our first round pick last year. And we also have Gary Sanchez, who's in the major leagues right now. So he was definitely expendable. And Severino Gonzalez, he was just a throw in. This was the guy that got the deal done. I wanted to see what it would take to get this deal done, and Gonzalez did. And he had a respectable debut season with us this year, 4.7 ERA in 15 games. His ratings are solid, but I'm going to trade for Michael Wacha here. You see, he is just a stud, 5-star pitcher. He's on a pretty team-friendly contract for a guy like him. We have him until his age 31 season, in which way we can decide if we want to re-sign him to another extension or let him go. But yeah, so I'm really excited to get this guy. You see, last year he had a bit of an off year, it would seem, based on his ERA. But if we look at his pitching stats and we go to this, you see his fifth, it was 329. So he was a bit unlucky last year. So if we go back to basic pitching stats, you see this guy, it actually seems like this guy got injured. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. So yeah, he actually got injured at some point last year. But he's fine now. You see his injury history is normal, so he's fine. He only started 18 games last year, but you see his past 2 years, 2015, he only started 10 games, so I guess he got injured that year too or something. But in 2016, he did really, really good. 209, and this is what we're looking for here, an ERA around 2.6, 209 Ks, only 41 walks. That is impressive. A whip of 1.03, an ERA plus of 148. He was almost a 6-win player, which is impressive. So we're going to complete this trade. And complete the trade. So awesome. And we traded for an MVP. So hopefully our owner is happy now that we traded for an MVP. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to rosters and transactions. Players DFA'd. So we're going to put Wacha on the team and Corbin on the team. And so now we're going to put Wacha in the rotation and Corbin. And so our rotation next year will probably be something along the lines of Wacha, Urias, Corbin, Kittle, and Nola. That'll probably be along what it will be. And this bullpen, I'm just waiting for word from that international free agent relief pitcher that we're trying to sign. Because once we get him, then our bullpen will be all set. Now I'm sure in terms of lineups, we're definitely a little weaker now than we were before. So if we just search by potential real quick, whoops. I feel like this isn't. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so now we definitely need to find some guys to bring up here. You know, maybe we'll even sign some guys to get here. So what do we want? Free agents. So we don't need anybody really really good. We just need excuse me. At this point, we just need somebody to be a solid backup here. Like I'm just looking down the list here. So we need another outfielder. And oh, so here we go. So here's a guy like Jose Altuve. Like there we go. There's a perfect. And actually, we can have this guy start at second base and have LeMahieu as a backup. So this is perfect. So actually, we're gonna get Altuve. This is perfect. I'm glad I actually did this. So this offseason is actually going really well. McCutcheon's actually a free agent too, although he's really dropped off. Now I wonder if that's the deal with Altuve as well. I didn't take a look at his stats. Where's Altuve? Yeah, he's dropped off too, but I'm going to take a risk on him. His ratings are good. The OSI ratings are still there. His media savvy is unparalleled. That is perfect, especially in a Philadelphia market, or in the Philadelphia market, I should say, not in a Philadelphia market. So we're going to offer him a contract. He only wants 1 year, so I'm actually going to up this to 3 million. Ask for a response at the offer. So hopefully we get him, and now we just need a nice backup outfielder here. Maybe like someone like Matt Joyce. I would not mind having him as a backup outfielder, so I think we're going to give this guy a contract. He doesn't want that much. He wants less than 3 million too, so we're going to give Matt Joyce a contract. Yeah, offer contract. Do I want Evan Gas instead? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Come on, game. There we go. So, oh, there's Renny Rivera. Where is he? Where is he? Right there. So we're gonna offer him a contract. So we're gonna up that to 3 million too. Okay. So we're just gonna basically sign some depth guys here at this point. I mean, Altuve is obviously not a depth guy because I envision him starting. How much does Jordan? Oh, Jordan Walton doesn't want that much either, and he's a good. Should we sign him? Yeah. Okay. So if we don't get this Japanese relief pitcher, we're definitely gonna look at Jordan Walden. He's Japanese, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so is anybody? Oh, we need a backup catcher too. That's right. So we do need a backup catcher. So we're gonna have to look at that. Oh, Lance Lynn was available. I did not see him. I would not mind signing Santana. Actually, yes, I would. Yes, I would actually very much mind signing Santana. Okay, so let's say hypothetically we do get Altuve and Joyce. How many players would we have on our roster at that point? 23, and then the relief pitcher would be 24. So we could use one more batter. So let's just set this up right now. So let's say LeMahieu. Oh, and we'd have Fernandez too, which would be perfect. That's good. I completely forgot about Fernandez, so it's good that we still have him. And I'm sorry, I'm actually just getting some stuff fell off the back of my chair here. Okay, there we go. Closed. Oh wow, it's past 8 o'clock already. Damn. I hope this probably won't be up. You're probably gonna be watching this on July 3rd. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Today's just been a kind of hectic day with my job interview and stuff like that. But I don't know if this will be up on July 2nd. But yeah. So what could we? Oh, and then the other spot will go to a backup catcher. That's right. Okay, so let's go back to the off-season center. And we need a backup catcher. So let's look at catchers. Catcher. Ooh, Yachty. I don't want to pay this much for a backup catcher, but although does he only want 6 million for 1 year, or does he want a multi-year deal? Where did he go? No, right there. Were we looking at those the whole time? No, that's what we were doing. Um, yeah, let me check if he only wants 6 million for a year. Well, actually, how much? Now, see, this guy doesn't want that much, and he's really good defensively. So yeah, I think we're gonna have actually this guy's our backup catcher. Oops. Yeah, actually, Tyler Flowers wants a lot of money. Yeah, he's not that good. So we're gonna get Rene Rivera as our backup catcher. We're gonna up that to $1 million as well. Ask for a response, submit the offer. Okay, so we're gonna try to get 4 free agents here. So I will cut out and come back when we get some news. So I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So as you can tell, we did get Jose Altuve, we did get Matt Joyce, we got Rene Rivera, and we got Yoichi Kumatani. So we got all the guys we wanted, so I'm really happy about the team this year. I thought this was funny too. So what Los Angeles is this? Oh, so the Angels signed Darren Ruffin. I thought it was funny. On the face of it, all is well, though insiders say there could be repercussions in the clubhouse if Ruff starts running his mouth as he has been known to do in the past. I thought that was really funny. But the Hall of Fame voting results also came out. So Chipper Jones, first made it on the first year. Jim Thome, his first year, so he'll be in eventually. Clemens didn't make it. Schilling didn't make it. Bagwell didn't make it. It's not looking too good for Bagwell. He needs 10 more percent. Bonds didn't make it. Pudge didn't make it. Vlad didn't make it. Okay, well, these guys are only on their second years. Anybody else? So Santana got 15% his first year. Rowan got 15% his first year. Damon got 11% his first year. Moyer got 8%. So who got dropped? Kevin Millwood, Carlos Zambrano, Carlos Lee, Julio Franco, Billy Wagner, Jason Kendall, and Chris Carpenter were all dropped. So we did get everybody we wanted, so I think now what I'm going to do is simulate ahead to the end of spring training. Hopefully we don't get any injuries because that would be terrible. And we'll see both the new pitching staffs and the new lineups. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so we are back. It is opening day. We don't play until tomorrow, but it is opening day. So our goal this year is to stay respectable on the field. And I think we'll do just that. So we were almost so close. It was the last game, and Franco got injured. And it seems like Bird got injured too. I don't know how that happened. I thought he was only out for a few days. But okay, I guess he's injured now. So if we go to lineups, that's fine. We're just gonna have Astudillo fill in at third base for 3 weeks. And actually, we'll have LeMahieu filling for 3 weeks, and we'll have Astudillo filling at first for 2 weeks. So that's how that's going to go. But luckily, nothing happened pitching wise that would have screwed us over. So we actually have to send some people down. You're going down. Andrew Knapp is going down. Who else is going down? Let's do this. Finnegan's going down. Gonzalez. Fuji is not on the right. I forget. Were we gonna keep him? No. So Fuji, Lively, and Garcia have to go down. Okay. So Fuji, Garcia. Oh, what? He's out of what? Okay. So we'll waive and DFA him then. And then we have to. Where is Lively? There's Lively. So we're sending him down. We also have to send 3 more people down. Rene Garcia we're sending down. What? Okay, so he has to be waived and DFA'd as well. Yes. Who else we're sending down? Altair we're sending down. Martello we're sending down, and Danks we're sending down. Oh, okay, so we have to waive and DFA him as well. So waive and DFA. Yes. Okay, so alright, so that's that. Let's check the preseason predictions real quick, see how we're supposed to do. Wow, the AL Central is supposed to be really bad. Wow. So is any of our players in here? I doubt it. Nope, so no players for shaded away are in there. So we're supposed to be 79 and 83, so that's a little surprising. Our team area is supposed to be 4.16, our average is supposed to be 0.252. So we're supposed to actually have a 2 top 10 hitters, which is good to see. And I actually forgot to mention Crawford was like almost a 6-win player last year. He was actually a 7-win player, 7.1 wins above replacement, which is really crazy. We're supposed to have 2 of the top 10 hitters in the league, and I don't see Waka on here, so I guess he's not supposed to be a top 10 pitcher. But oh well. So let's just check our pitching rotation real quick. So we have Waka, Urias, Corbin, Biddle, and Nola as our rotation going into the year, with Lindgren as the closer, Giles and Beekman as the setup man, and Kumatani, Neris, Oda, and Ogando as our middle relief guys. And going to lineups, We're gonna have Altuve. This is the same for both righties and lefties. We're gonna have Altuve, Crawford. Renfranco gets back. He's batting third. Jungfield Pack, Greg Bird, Gary Sanchez, Kelly Dugan, and Dominic Brown. That is our lineup versus both righties and lefties. And that'll do it for this episode, I believe, of the Philadelphia Phillies franchise here on OOTP 16. Next episode, we will be at the first year player draft of 2018. Wow, that's crazy, man. This series is going pretty fast. But I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. But be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, and be sure to share this video around. That way we can continue growing this channel and this community as well. I haven't said that in a while, so I figured I'd throw that in there. But once again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with OTP and perhaps some Seattle Mariners. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice day.